It is Saturday the 22nd of February today. It's 3 p.m. I charged my camera ready to go out to Cheltenham today, which is where I went with my mum, and I completely forgot to bring my camera, so I thought I would just show you what I bought. It is really, really noisy outside. They are being so loud. The main reason I wanted to go to Cheltenham today was I wanted to go to a jewellery shop that sells trolleys, which are like my favourite like charm bracelets, because I went there in December with my mum. It's kind of like a tradition. We go, we see the owner, his name's Jeremy. He wasn't there today, which was sad, he's skiing. But in December I saw that they had the Gestures hat, which is really cute, and it's a D&D character that I'm hoping to play in a couple of weeks' time. And luckily they still had it. I picked that up and then also went to Waitrose to pick up this before it sells out. This has gone viral again online. I'm going to save this because I'm going to the cinema on Wednesday and this will be my cinema snack. I also went to M&S for pancake day and also some like red velvet pancakes which I wanted to try, and we had some money to spend in Holland and Barrett, so I got a grenade protein bar. I did go into M&S trying to find the pistachio cream, which is like new for this line that they do, but couldn't find it in two of them, which was a bit of a nightmare. The most exciting find of my shopping trip today was that they had Prismatic Evolution text sticker collections. I went to Waterstones and this display was full. I ended up grabbing some and I got each of them for retail, which is insane. And the lady was like, yeah, people go crazy for this. And I'm like, yeah, they sure do. I'm very, very lucky to find them. They only had one box and I got some, so yes, prismatic. We then also went to Lux. There's half a Kinder cookie. My mum's got the other half, but because it's getting towards Easter, on the counter they now have their stuffed Easter eggs, which is basically, it's like a white Nestle egg stuffed with chocolate and cream egg. Awful, but I cannot wait to try it. White Kinder Bueno is just probably my favourite sauce ever. Then on the way home to go see my little niece just for a little bit, which was super cute. I've not seen her in like a month and she's grown so big and I love her so much. I wish I could see her more, but she's just so cute. Also, my order from Pokémon arrived, which was Prismatic Evolutions at retail when Randy did a stream a couple of weeks ago. Weirdly, Whatnot doesn't deliver to my actual home address, so I had to get it delivered to my brother's. 4 packs of Prismatic to open, which is really exciting. At retail as well, which is insane. I'm being very lucky with Prismatic recently. I'm finding stuff in the wild. My desk has also arrived and it was so heavy to get up the stairs and I need to build it and I really don't want to. I think I'm going to go for my walk first because it's actually a really lovely day. Let the rabbits out for a little bit and then maybe build it this evening if I can be bothered. It's sunny today! So happy. I love walking when it's sunny. I can't even see. It's just so sunny. I'm out without a coat on for the first time in months. Walking over to the next village over because I didn't do my morning walk this morning because we went straight to Cheltenham. But I'm trying this grenade birthday cake bar, which I wanted to try for a long time. And honestly, I'm not enjoying it. I've never been quiet about how much I love birthday cake flavour, but I get it's meant to be a protein bar and I get it's trying to be sweet and low sugar, but just have some birthday cake, honestly. Like, have protein in a different way. I'm not against them and it's like, it's perfectly fine. I'd rather just have some cake or some real chocolate for this, you know. Even though it's windy, gimbal, because the sun is out and it's quite high, it's actually really warm and pleasant. Also, grenade bars are like $9 each. They do an Oreo one, which I want to try, but at least I tried it. Look at it! Look at that sky! Ah! Beautiful, beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky at the moment. What? So lovely! I cleaned my rabbits for the first time yesterday after work on a Friday during the daytime, which was amazing. It was still light at 5 o'clock, so I was able to just run out and clean them. I used to clean my rabbits during the week when I worked at my old job. I only get half an hour for lunch at this new job, so I haven't done it since. So all winter I've had to do them on the weekends when it's lighter. But yesterday was the first weekday where it was actually sunny enough to do it after work, which was so nice. But the only bad thing was that it was absolutely pouring it down with rain yesterday. It was really bad. I was doing it in the piss wet. I was just happy to be able to do it though. It may have been wet and rainy. It may have been wet and rainy. At least I managed to actually get them clean on a Friday. It's crazy how much this improves my mood. Tomorrow is Sunday and I am helping my friends move out into their first home, which is really exciting. Kind of bittersweet though, because the house they're moving out from has kind of been like friend group house for the past 3 years, I think. That's really exciting for them, so I'm going to go over and help them move their furniture and bits and bobs and say goodbye to the old house. Bittersweet, but super exciting. Also, on the way to Cheltenham today, I saw two gimbals, apparently. Ah. Oh my god, a car just went past and I had my Osmo out proper like, hi guys! Ah, cringe! Anyway, like I said, I saw two hairs and on 2 separate occasions. So the first time it was just a singular hair and then I think like 20 minutes later another one I spotted. Really cute thing to see, you don't see them very often. I thought it was a leveret, but it's probably a little bit too early for a leveret. It's nice to see them. Okay, step 1 is complete. I've taken everything off, unplugged everything, moved out the way. Now I need to move this out of that tiny space over there and then start to build the new one, which I didn't really properly measure, so I don't know if it's even going to fit, but we'll see. Does anyone else sometimes find the hardest part of like getting ready to build something is actually just making sure everything's like clear, ready to go? Also need to pick which way I want to build it. It's definitely not that one. It's between these two. I'm really having a problem with deodorant at the moment. I really like this brand. It's really good, like the roll-on. I hate how the roll-on feels after I apply it. It takes ages to dry, it's sticky, and I can't put t-shirt on straight after. It really annoys me. So I'm going to try this version of the roll-on. I have tried the spray. I just find it doesn't work as effectively, so I'm going to try this, and hopefully maybe this one's going to be a little better. I don't know why it's a different stick, but maybe it'll be less sticky. As I've mentioned several times in this video, it's been such a nice day. So whilst I build my desk, I'm just going to keep an eye on the bunnies and let them have a little run outside. Look at the three little colours. They look so cute. Popcorn! You can hear me, but you can't see me. Boo boo. I bet they're glad to have some sun actually. It's been miserable. At least the spring grass is coming through, so they deserve some sunshine. And before I build my desk, I need some energy, so I'm going to have these red velvet buttermilk pancakes from M&S with chocolate chips inside. Look how pretty they look. I'm going to have these with clotted cream and the white Kinder Bueno sauce. Quite impressive to burn already made pancakes. I left them in the toaster too long. I'm sure it's so yummy. I did it, it's done. It is massive, it takes up the whole room, but that's okay because I really needed this extra space. This took me, I think maybe an hour and a half. Unfortunately, I mucked up twice in terms of what way some of these bars should have been rotated, so I had to undo a couple of steps. But we got there. Look how pink they are. When I had them last night, obviously I burnt them, but this morning I didn't, so I'm hoping they taste a little bit more red velvety today. This is kind of what colour they look like inside, so red velvet and chocolate chip. I forgot to show it off last night when I finished, but this is my new desk space. Isn't it beautiful? I've got so much more space now. My tower actually has somewhere to sit. The cables took me ages to do, and they're still messy, but at least they're somewhat tidy. Extra room now for drawing. Monitor, PC below it, and then my Cintiq as well. It took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I think it worked out well. I've just gone and opened some prismatic that I got yesterday and from Pokerand. I pulled the Umbreon EX from the Pokerand pack, and these guys were from the tech sticker collection for the Leafeon card. I'm going to savour opening the rest of them, just maybe like one pack a week or something like that. It's just nice to see that they exist, and honestly, I take an EX card. I take an Umbreon EX card happily, considering the pull rate on this set. Moving day for my friends. I've done a good amount already, to be fair. Can't believe how empty it's looking, but there is a lot of stuff to go through. But yeah, saying goodbye to this house. My shark came back from the paint pot thing a couple of weeks ago. Oh my god, look at him. Oh, he's so shiny. Colours come out so much darker than you realise. Not a bad first attempt. The main colour I wanted to use was actually out of stock of the day, unfortunately, which would have been nice to have seen. But yeah, he came out kind of cute, right? So it's Sunday night, it's just about 8 o'clock. I've just gotten back from helping move my friends today in Bristol. We were there from about midday and we kind of finished up around about 6. We did I think it was like 4 or 5 van trips, just moving all the big furniture and things like that. It was hard work, but everyone did a really great job and the new place looks really exciting. Really good, productive day for them. But yeah, back now, knackered. Just about to have some lovely Sunday dinner. Oh, well, I just dropped the chicken off. But before I do, I picked this cake up yesterday in Cheltenham from Sisu Pancakes, and it is this rainbow vanilla flavoured. I just have to have a taste very quickly because it's literally a rainbow flavour. I know I should wait to have pudding, but I kind of can't really resist. Need a bit of sugar after all the moving today. I think it's meant to be like a crepe cake that you see a lot in Asian patisseries, like the matcha crepe cakes, like Millie or something like that, Miller crepe cake or something like that. I think that's the kind of style they're trying to mimic. It's interesting, they've got like a brownie base on vanilla cream, which you don't usually see, but it's really delicious. The cake, the cream, the pancakes in between, very good. I'll flavour the rest after my savoury. I should have filmed this in the day to show off the colours, but it's the best I can do in nighttime lighting. It was really cute, and they had other flavours as well. Rainbow. Today it is the 26th of February 2025, and it's actually a really important date for me today because it has now officially been 10 years since I first ever watched Attack on Titan for the first time. So for those of you that don't know, Attack on Titan is my favourite media to ever exist. Ever. I've been obsessed with it the last 10 years. I've followed it religiously. Just my favourite special interest period. I cannot believe it is 10 years to the day since I first ever saw that show. That is kind of terrifying. 10 years, that's mad. So 10 years ago, I was at university and I remember exactly where and when it was first mentioned as well. So we were just casually chatting and my friend said, "Hey H, I think you probably really like this show called Attack on Titan." And I was like, "Oh, maybe. I'm not really a big anime watcher." At that point, I'd only really watched Black Butler, Pokemon, Death Note, that kind of thing. Maid Sama as well. But that evening, I went back to my dorm room and I just put the first episode on and something just clicked. Completely hooked from episode 1. I thought the story was amazing. I thought the art style of the animation was gorgeous. So something about me that's worth noting is that when I was little, the BFG, which is a book by Roald Dahl, scared me so much. There was a film made of it, terrified me. The idea of like these big giant people eating you in your sleep, terrifying. So I think part of that clicked when I watched Attack on Titan. I was like, oh my god, in a situation like that, there's nothing you can do, you're completely helpless, and that kind of fear factor just like elevated it to me that much more. So that's how I first got introduced to it, and the reason I know that it's 10 years to the day, the 26th, is because I remember messaging my friend on what once was my Facebook account and just saying, oh my gosh, I've just had a binge on Attack on Titan, I'm obsessed. And the date is there as well, I don't know if you can see it, the 26th, 2015. Madness. So I was hooked from day one, obsessed, started getting into the manga. At this point it was 2015, so the anime had actually already been out for like 2 years, and then we had to wait God knows how long for series 2. Obsessed with the manga, drawing the characters. Owen and Levi were my favourite characters of all time. Introduced me to cosplay as well. Like Levi was my first proper official cosplay, and I'm just so grateful for the franchise as a whole. It really was massively important in my life. Just hugely shaped me to an extent, and it just gave me so much comfort over so many years. I also started posting YouTube videos about it because I loved it so much. So the fact that it's been 10 years today, it just is, oh madness. Got my little Medicom Levi figure here, damaged one that I got on eBay for like 20 quid. I have the boxed version as well, of course, but like this is like my little like throw around doll. But what is even spookier about today, the 26th of February 2025, is that Attack on Titan, the last Attack film, comes out in the UK, and I believe it's only on for 2 days, which is the 26th and the 27th of February, which is just nuts. What kind of coincidence is that? That's terrifying. And that's the last film, essentially. It's like the last compilation of all the episodes being put into a film, and the fact that it is released the same day 10 years ago when I first watched it, I don't know, full circle moment for me. So after work I'm actually driving up to the town which I first watched it in, so where I studied at uni, and then going to that Cineworld to watch it. So I'll be in the same area when I watched the first ever episode to watching the final ever film in the cinema in the same town as well. So spooked that it's 10 years to the day. I was also getting like a little Instagram post ready to just say how much I loved it over the years, and I'm just like deciding which cosplays to post of Levi. Oh, that's me from the final day when I watched the final ever episode. But yeah, just thinking which cosplays to post alongside my post. I love that I print screened like when I first ever mentioned it to my friend. It was so important to me, and it is still so important to me, but it really did change my life. That being said, because I'm going to cinema tonight, I've obviously got a sweet treat ready to eat, and I showed it to you earlier in the week, and I'm going to quickly try a bit of it now. It's the chocolate croissant from Waitrose, and obviously I can't take this whole box in, so I'm going to break it up and put it in like my cinema snack box. That's impressive. That is a perfectly well sculpted model of a croissant. It smells so good. Oh my god. I think this was £15, so again, very expensive Easter egg, but it's Waitrose, you know what you're paying for. You're paying for the brand. That looks perfectly like a croissant. Oh my goodness. I need to break it. Oh, it's actually quite warm in my room, so it's kind of melted actually. Croissant. Might as well try a little bit of it, you know. It's got bits in it as well. Of course it does. Every egg has bits in it at this point. That is delicious blonde chocolate. I know you're paying for Waitrose, but that is very good chocolate. Is it meant to taste like a croissant? It kind of does. Maybe that's a placebo effect working on me there. It's got like wafer and caramel on it, so yeah. I need to save it for tonight. Well, it's really good. I feel bad breaking it, but it needs to fit in my snack box. Destroyed it, but ready for cinema later. Just parked up in Cheltenham. Gonna go watch Attack on Titan! 10 years ago! 10 years! That's mental! I love coming to Cineworld because they have American birthday cake. Ready? I'm just waiting for my car to warm up before I drive off. I don't know how people vlog in their car. I don't get it. Also, is it not illegal? I feel like it's illegal. Just got out of the cinema for Attack on Titan. There's my ticket, my baby. I had to get the person to print it off twice because I was like, please can I have a printed version of my ticket, because I scrapbooked them. And then the first guy obviously had to rip it. So when I got out of the cinema, I was like, can I have another one please that's not ripped? Because I'm a child. I cried like 6 times during that. Attack on Titan gets me so much every time. I find it really hard to rewatch because it just makes me so emotional each time. And I just kept thinking like little Harriet 10 years ago in her dorm room right now was just watching it and binging it and drawing it while she was watching it. And now it's 10 years later, and it's mad to me because 10 years ago was 2015 and you know, the manga was still going, season 2 hadn't even come out, like the mysteries were still there, and now 10 years later, just rewatching the final episode as a film, everything's been resolved, seeing all the characters again, and me just being like, oh my god, has it really been 10 years? The franchise I love so much is, you know, finally finished, and it's all come full circle. And where was I 10 years ago? Still at uni, and where I am now. Oh, I just find it so emotional. I don't know why, I just found it so emotional. Of course, like everyone, you get new interests and new loves in life, but like every time those characters come on screen and the soundtrack starts playing that I just love. Even when I was driving here, I pressed shuffle and the first song that came on was an Attack on Titan soundtrack. I was like, oh my god, tonight is meant to be. Just little university me 10 years ago, discovering it for the first time, and oh, I still love it. I still love it so, so much. Also, just another really nice thing that happened was I was looking at the Baskin and Robbins ice cream, and the guy was like, do you want to try some flavours? And I was like, oh, I'll never say no to trying some. And he was really nice. He had a really cool like unknown tattoo, a Pokemon unknown, on his wrist. I was like, oh, can I have 2 scoops of the American birthday cake, which is my favourite Baskin Robbins flavour? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. He gave it to me and he was like, just have it for free. And I was like, what? Like, he just gave me a free Baskin Robbins ice cream, and I was like, dude, that's so kind of you. Are you sure? And he was like, yeah, don't worry about it, honestly, enjoy. He didn't have to do that. That was so kind of him. He just gave me some free Baskin Robbins ice cream, my favourite flavour, on my favourite film franchise of all time. Like, small things like that just make my day and make my night. Oh, I'm rambling now. I cannot stress how important Attack on Titan is to me, and how each time, even when like I'm doing other things with my life, it just comes back to me. And I cannot get over that it is 10 years ago to the day that I found this franchise, and I'm back in the same town that I was at uni at, like watching it, and now I've watched the final. I know I keep repeating myself, but it just means so much to me. Just watching the animation, the story, everything I love about it is like watching it for the first time every single time I watch it. And I'm just getting really emotional, so I'm just going to stop yapping now. I had a really nice time watching it. Very wholesome full circle moment. Tomorrow's Pokemon Day. Cannot wait for that. Hoping a new evolution gets revealed. But today is all about Attack on Titan, and I've just had the most wholesome kind of, I'm not too sure what the word is. Maybe nostalgic, I guess, would be a good word. Evening reminiscing from where I was 10 years ago, with still my favourite franchise of all time coming to an end, even though it ended like 2 years ago, but like just it being out in cinema, I don't know, full circle moment for me. I keep repeating myself, I'm just gonna shut up, but I love Attack on Titan so very much. Before I drive off, I just checked my phone and my friend was like, that's so spooky that it's like 10 years to the day, it's fate. Fate was the word I was looking for. It was fate. It is fate that Attack on Titan, the film, came out today on the 26th of February, 10 years since I've seen it. Fate. Best word for it. Also, shout out to Katie. She helped me word my Instagram post because I was struggling how to put my feelings down into words that make sense and don't make me sound illiterate. So shout out to Katie for helping me with my Attack on Titan 10-year post. Pokemon Presents starts in 1 minute. 1 minute! I'm so excited. Okay, I've got it up ready, volume's on. Come on, new evolution, Legends ZA trailer, let's go. Everyone at work today has decided to take lunch at 2 o'clock so we can watch this. I'm so excited, oh my goodness. Everyone's going feral in the chat. Okay, it's now 2 o'clock. Happy Pokemon Day! Come on, let's go Johto. Black and white remakes, evolution. Sorry, it started, oh. It's just the countdown that started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, let's go. So let's just see like the smaller announcements they've got for us. Pikachu, you're a little tail! 29 years old. My god. Oh, the Amnesty Festival. This series is so cute. I wonder if the Aardman X Pokemon will be announced actually. Oh, that ferret is so cute. Oh, them showing how the stop motion works with the rigs and everything. Oh, cool. You can watch them on the Pokemon on the YouTube channel. I love the format of these. They're so formal. What game footage is this? Oh, Pokemon Masters. I will say Pokemon Masters voice acting I absolutely love. They really need to bring that into the main series game. Oh, a little jelly soda. Show me the cafe remix cute. I love the art style of this. It's very wholesome. Ooh, a Darkrai Pokemon Sleep event. Oh, the Umbreon! Oh, so cute. Having Darkrai in Pokemon Sleep would be terrifying. Oh, Cresselia with the Espeon. Cresselia versus Darkrai is a very good idea for Pokemon Sleep. Okay, Pokemon Unite. What is Ho-Ho wearing? Suicune! What are you wearing? Oh, they look so cute. I've never played Pokemon Unite. I really should have gone for a Wii before this happened. Okay, Pokemon Pocket. Pretty sure some Pokemon TCG leaks happened today for Pocket, featuring Arceus. Maybe they'll show it here. So they've just revealed the new booster pack, Triumphant Light. It features Arceus, so I'm very happy. Honestly, some of the artworks in the TCG Pocket need to come out in the actual TCG, like as real life cards, because they're so beautiful. The artworks, oh, Are we still on TCG Pocket or is this the actual TCG? Okay, they're promoting EX. Mega Lucario EX, nice. They're featuring the Megas again on the cards, very good. Mega Pokemon EX cards, very cool. Oh, this is all leading up to Legends ZA. Bringing back the Megas. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Video game series. Okay, I'll get my Rotom phone case. Sure. Please have a look at this video. You know it's going to be good when they're like, please, take a look at the video. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is it? It's not going to be a new stadium, is it? It's giving very stadium vibes. This looks like a stadium game. What is it? Maybe like a Pokemon Stadium on Switch? These trailers go very hard. They're very cool. Oh, showing a Mega Charizard. Pokemon Champions. Now in development for the Switch and phones. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's good they're including new languages. Ah, that's really nice. Latin American Spanish. Finally, latest update on ZA. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Show us. Please. Not reflect actual gameplay experience. Okay, that's fine. Just show me something new, please. Okay, so it's definitely set in modern times, which we already knew, of course, but... Oh, the starters! Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Oh my god, that's cute. I might have to go for Chikorita, but I'd have to see what Meganium's final, like, new form would be for ZA, assuming they're going to do that. They probably will, right? An interesting lineup. Hopefully Tepig gets redeemed. But you can fly? They have to show a new Mega. Okay, we've got Mega Lucario. Cool. Yep, still looks the set. Any more new ones? Wait, I can't see that quickly. Wait. Oh, I didn't see if there was any new ones. It didn't look like it. It's like, oh, Floret. Wait, okay, I need a little bit more of a trailer than that, please. A little bit more. Just a wee bit more, please. Oh, Eevees. Evolutions. A holographic trainer. Stop teasing us with the EVs. Interesting too from Johto. I guess it makes sense. Cyndaquil was obviously in Arceus. Abenotani. I wonder if they're based off any previous Pokemon. AZ is very tall. Vinny looks like Team Flare. What have they done to ZA? He looks terrifying. He's like Slenderman. Okay. Wild Zones. Okay. Giving Wild Arrow from Sword and Shield. I don't know how I feel. Oh, thank god the catching mechanic is still there. That's good. Like being able to actually throw it. See, I love the Legends game because it was set in the past, so having it set in the future or modern day is going to be interesting for me. Ooh, the battle system looks interesting. So is it fully being set in Lumina City? And that's it? Oh, Megas. Okay, no one knew yet. Oh, did they? My boss would be happy. Look at the little Zygarde cell. I reckon we'll have to go around and collect them all. Okay, coming late this year. So like, what, just before Christmas release? Oh, it's weird, it's modern. Who's calling me? New Pokemon? Rotom, what do you want? Wait, is that it? Is that it? Wait, is that it? Is that really it? The Legends ZA? Really? I'm not too sure what the ending was about the Rotom phone. With the promotional matches? Wait, is that it for the direct? I mean, it's 20 minutes, that makes sense. Everyone is going mid. Huh. Okay. I won't lie, that wasn't as interesting a direct as I was hoping it was going to be. I honestly felt more was going to be announced. I think none of my predictions came true. The only thing that I predicted that came true, they showed what starters you can have in ZA, which is cool. So we've got Totodile, Tepig, and Chikorita. An interesting choice to have 2 Johto starters there. Obviously Cyndaquil was in Legends Arceus. Tepig is an interesting one. I'm not too sure why. Maybe to tease Black and White in the future? I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping they would have shown maybe like a new Mega Pokemon. Obviously I wanted a new evolution. Or maybe even the starters' final evolutions, but it looks like we have to wait a little bit longer for that to get announced. Yeah, I guess that was it for Pokemon Presents. Honestly, not my favourite Pokemon Presents ever, but never mind, still cool, still got some cool stuff to look forward to. Yeah, I was just hoping for a little bit more. I loved Arceus so much because one, I love Arceus and it's set in ancient times and ancient Sinnoh, but this new game is obviously kind of modern day, a couple new mechanics here and there. It's not set in a region I'm particularly massively in love with either, so, but I'm sure what will happen is that I'll end up absolutely adoring the game and loving it for its story. So yeah, that was it for Pokemon Presents. I hope everyone is having a lovely Pokemon day and exciting things to come in the future.